For our next segment, we have a leader with a whopping, pristine, mint experience of over 3 decades of spearheading and leading companies. Let's give it up for Mr. Vivek Yadav, EVP Havells India Limited. Mr. Yadav, can we have you on stage with us? What a pleasure to have you, sir. So, before you begin, there is one small question. Yes, sir. Mr. Yadav, I'll probably let them settle down. Okay, so we've got a question for you. We don't know when is it that we meet an astute leader such as yourself the next time. So I want to make the most of it. What is that one life skill that kept you going, spearheading for 3 decades? What was that one thing that kept you motivated?
Don't look at what future holds for you. Do what you can do best at the moment.
Fantastic answer, sir. Mr. Yadav, stage is all yours. Thank you so much.
Okay. Good afternoon. I think very difficult time to present when everyone is hungry, and I think everyone would be wishing that I finish off fast and they go for lunch. I will do justice to that and try and finish as early as possible. So my presentation is about the industry, home automation, what all the actors, when I say the manufacturers, the designers, the integrators, what role do they have to enhance this industry? So I'll present some statistics, what I feel the designers should do, the builders should do, the integrators should do to make this as an experience, not just sell products, not just sell solution, but as an experience and enhance this industry. And also what is going to be the future of this industry. I have been associated with home automation for over 20 years. Back then when we started, home automation was jargon. It was definitely a buzzword, which no more is today. That time, the speed of internet used to be in kbps. We used to get speed of 20, 30 kbps and we used to be very happy. There were no apps. If we were able to showcase in a presentation like this with a remote, a light getting switched on, we used to get claps. But we've traveled a long way, and today, if we look at a smart home, it's part of a larger ecosystem. We are talking about smart cities where we are talking about users, the citizens getting services which are completely managing electricity, managing water, wastewater, traffic, and users getting all the services inside their homes so that they can live a connected life. So smart homes have evolved a lot, but if we look at some stats where smart home market is today, it's estimated to be about $5 billion US. But when I see number of houses which are getting smart, I don't see that much, because in this value there is a lot of other things also built in. Any home which is using a smart speaker is also a smart home. Any home which is using a single a lamp which is connected is also considered a smart home. So let's say this market going to be about 54 million homes by 2026 includes all that. But India as a smart home market definitely has evolved a lot, especially in the last 2 years. In the pandemic, suddenly when we were forced to use technology, work from anywhere, we started using our homes and felt the need for a lot of functionalities in home, and a lot of people went in for smart devices. But today, the market is just about 7.5%. The homes, and they're expected to double by 2026. They're expected to grow to be about 15%. But this is still about 40% for the uber rich. And also the upwardly mobile, 25 to 34 years age group. I would say the market still, the opportunity still is very, very big. When you look at, even affordable homes, mid-segment homes, all those still need to be smart. Not just to give, users a definitive great experience of living in those homes, but also to conserve energy. This data will give some more insight. If you look at the connectivity of broadband, the fixed broadband till the data is till March 20 is about 19%. And all the homes that are smart today use fixed broadband. There are very few who would use mobile broadband. The data in mobile broadband is also, including the mobile phone connectivity, which is on 4G and upcoming 5G. But still a huge opportunity for homes to get broadband connection, either fixed or wireless, and opportunity to upgrade them. If we look at technology which is helping this ecosystem grow, definitely, natural language processing is helping the adoption of smart homes. Now, devices using cloud technologies and advanced AI can understand all the common, commands expressed by users in the natural language. I mean, not just English, but the other languages as well. So there are no longer any fixed set to commands in English. Wi-Fi networks have evolved a lot, and now smart devices can easily get high-speed, reliable internet 24/7. Cloud definitely is helping this cause. The earlier, we used to use servers at home to manage the home network. Now everything is done, all computing is done in cloud. The size of devices have become small. The speed of connectivity has become, very, very fast. So you can see the cloud market is definitely growing, and it is growing at a phenomenal speed and expected to be, almost 3 times by 2023. IoT also has opened up many new areas of cross-platform usage. Few years back, when who could have imagined that you have wearables like smartwatch, etc., also could be part of your ecosystem. You can measure your health parameters using your smartwatch. And also, smaller devices which are independent devices, users can just use those as smart socket, or to control all the socket points which are dumb today. Those also could be used to create an experience at much, much lower cost. So, the debate between wired and wireless, but the data proves that wireless is catching up fast, and it is the future for smart homes. Wired definitely would stay because of complexities in certain sites, but wireless is here, and the technologies in wireless space are going to evolve much, much faster as we progress. Today, 62% of the market is wireless, and what it is doing to the industry is that it is making solutions affordable, cheaper, easy to install, easy to understand for the users, and definitely these are far more scalable because you can just buy off the shelf and deploy them. And also what it is doing is that, big market which was retrofit, all the homes which were already, laid out, wiring laid out, old homes, I mean, they were deprived of automation till, let's say, 5-7 years ago when wireless wasn't there. Those homeowners could have never imagined that they will use automation. Today, all that is possible, and it is because of the wireless technology. So now is the time when smart homes are no longer a luxury or the choice of the elite few. It is now a necessity for everyone and also affordable. So what is the role of manufacturers and what's the role of government? My thoughts on this: manufacturers definitely need to create solutions which are affordable solutions for mass Indian market, use technologies that can leverage wireless broadband, and also very important, continue to educate consumers and build consumer trust. Trust is based on giving reliable solutions. Focus on services, sell services, and not just a product. Focus on consumer experience, not on the product. And of course, a lot has been said on data security and the security concerns. They have to address that. Government can play a very big role. I would say that not enough has been done in educating consumers on home automation or automation. Simple thing which can be done is, apart from educating them about this technology, being available, at competitive prices, affordable, easy to use, visibility of energy monitoring at home, water consumption, all that in form of dashboards, in form of apps is very easy. It's not difficult. Today there are solutions, a simple a monitor which you can install in your distribution board in your homes. And on your mobile with a simple app, you can get all the devices which are live, can give you what is the consumption of electricity. So I hope, the policies which are being made today, they will, take care of all that. As homes are evolving, so it's giving opportunities, beyond just the hardcore technology. There are various applications which are very, very critical in homes today. As elderly people, they adopt to smart homes. Assisted living is something which is very critical for their survival. So that's one application which is gaining lot of momentum. Health and wellness, monitoring of health parameters, giving advance intimation to users, all that is possible today. When you live in multi-dwelling units, the concept of connected community, the concept of services which can come in a living in a community, all that is possible when you live in a multi-dwelling unit. All homes are connected, all services are connected, so that is also possible. I would move on to the next section where my thoughts on what could the stakeholders do. Today, I don't know how many developers are there or their representatives are here in the audience, but they can play a huge role because they create buildings, they create homes which are for every strata of society, be it affordable, mid-segment or high-end. They should endeavor to provide every home which is an automated home, and you can scale up the home for individual bungalows. They do independent housing societies. They can, and which can be a full-blown automation. Then they can scale up to be for a normal apartment and scaling down services a little bit. But even for affordable home, it is possible to do basic level of energy monitoring, basic level of apartment appliances control, and safety and security. Because today you can automate a home and do these basics at a price of about 25 to 50,000 rupees, which is a fraction of a cost of even of an affordable house. Role of designer. Designers also today, they look at the pocket of the consumer and then decide on the solution. But I think they can also automate every home and tailor the solution for the benefit of the user, and giving solutions which are good for them, for their use. They can choose the technologies which are for long term. They can assess the need of the homeowners and design the home accordingly. Very important part is, when you look at all the aspects of designing a home, the designers themselves may not be experts, but they can use the services of a home solution consultant. My company has an home advisory services. And in home advisory services, apart from, selecting solutions and products, we also give advisory for home solutions, home automation. So as we move on, what is the way forward for smart homes? The future home will be a fully connected home, which is a zero carbon footprint home. And in the near future, the smart home will converge with sustainability and become a key element of smart cities. Homes of the future will be energy positive, will have a zero carbon footprint, and they will also be water positive and green. These homes will also be grid interactive. And when they are connected to the grid, connected to government services like electricity, gas, and water metering in real time. So there is a lot of possibility because of this interaction. There will be a lot of use cases where there will be possibility of conserving energy, conserving water, conserving gas. For example, during summer peak time when the loads are very high, the grid manager who is monitoring could switch on the devices in your homes, the appliances in your home to low power mode so that the consumption go down. So that is possible. And if you have a renewable source in that house, of course, if the house is zero carbon, it has to have a renewable source of power generation. All the extra power generated will go back to the grid and it will pay you back. EV, electrical vehicle, will also become part of day-to-day life in future. And every home, let's say if it has an electric vehicle, be it a four-wheeler or two-wheeler, needs to be charged, which will be possible to charge it through the solar system without putting much pressure on the grid. So in summary, smart homes will evolve as per customer need, and we need to offer insightful and meaningful solution for every use case. Remote access, anywhere, anytime, is the mantra for the future. Seamless, multiple platform access with a common ecosystem. This is what is the future of smart homes. My last slide to conclude. This is what my company does. We have multiple solutions and products for consumers to use in their homes. And our endeavor is that every product that we make, there is an offering which is connected. Be it lighting, be it our appliances like water heater, fans. We are producing variants which have IoT connection. And with this, the aim is to create a smart home ecosystem for users where they can have a common platform, one common app which will have all the controls for their home, be it lighting, be it appliances, be it their curtain, air conditioner, everything on single app. It's called Havells Sync. Even the distribution management inside homes, we are displaying that today in our stall. Even that is possible to have it, centrally controlled and monitored. So remotely, you can know what circuit is on, what circuit is off. If the circuit breaker trips, you can, switch it back again remotely. So all that is also possible. So we are trying to create a home ecosystem which is affordable, connected 24 hours, and even giving feedback to us in terms of the health of the equipment which is inside homes, so that we can give predictive maintenance services to our customers. Thank you.
Fantastic session. Thank you so very much. And sir, we would request you to kindly come on back. Thank you so much. We'd want to spend as much time with you as possible. As the time permits, it is lunch. Thank you so much. You started off with saying that you'd, as promised, you'd stick to the time. You actually took in less time. Thank you so much. Very kind, sir. Very kind. We completely understand it's lunchtime. But amazing session. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. A big round of applause. And I would now request Mr. Weber from Smart Home to kindly come on in. Oh, sorry. Mr. Vinayak from Smart Home Expo to kindly come on in and present a token of our appreciation. Thank you so much.